Hello beautiful souls, and thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Marianne and I will be doing a general reading for Capricorn today. I may use the term he or she. Please pay that no mind. There is no gender. I just really want you to feel the energy. Remember that roles can be reversed, so you take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Remember that readings are fluid. So if this message found you or you found this message, know that there is something here for you. I've already meditated on your cards and cleared our space. So let us begin. Okay, Capricorn, what is the overall energy for Capricorn today? Overall energy for Capricorn. Whoops. Overall energy for Capricorn. What do our beautiful Capricorn souls need to know today? We have the right use of power, herald of change, repairing the body, mind, and spirit, and compassion. I'm going to pull more cards, but what I can tell you right now is I feel that these two cards is one energy here, and these two cards of compassion and repairing body, mind, and spirit is one. I will let you know when I've been doing my general reading, I find that I get two different energies. So what I typically do is I will work with one group and then the next, just because I read the cards in that format doesn't necessarily mean that is how you are to read it. If it's a combination of you both, or if you're in one pile or the another pile, just use it to your own discernment and to your own, and apply it to your own particular scenario. Before we continue reading the card, I'm going to pull out more oracle cards just to clarify some of the bridging energies between the two. And then if I'm called to dig a little bit deeper, then I will do so too. Okay. What is the crown? What is the bridging energy between the right use of power and herald of change for Capricorn? What is the bridging energy? Good luck. Are there any other messages or bridging energy between the right use of power and herald of change? Bridging energy. Forgiveness. We'll move on to the next pile, the bridging energy for repairing the body, mind, and spirit with compassion. Bridging energy for Capricorn. What do they need to know? That bridges the energy between repairing body, mind, and spirit, and compassion. Lighten your load. Okay. Bridging energy for good luck and forgiveness for Capricorn, please. And how does it relate to the right use of power and herald of change? Bridging energy for Capricorn between good luck and forgiveness, and how it relates to the right use of power and herald of change. Bridging energy for Capricorn, please. What does Capricorn, our beautiful Capricorn souls, need to know? Oops. companionship, solitariness, power, comfort, that's a lot, and inner core, solidarity. Oh, sorry, solidity. Okay. That's a lot in that pile. Huh. All right, let's go on to the next. The bridging energy, enlighten your load and how it relates to repairing the body, mind, spirit, and compassion. Capricorn. Oh gosh. No choice but to take them. Expansion. Creation. Depth. Completion. I'm going to start with this pile here first. Just based on looking at these three cards here, there's a lot of emotion going on for you at the moment. Whatever it is that is weighing heavily on your back, it's weighing you down emotionally. It's weighing your footing is not as stable. You may feel like you're drowning. But I see from this depth card that even though you feel that you're drowning, you are going to emerge from the water. And what's going to be pulling you up is your spirit guides. You're being called upon to look and look to your spirit guides to help you out of your deepest, the depths of your water, the depths of your emotion, whatever is making you, weighing you down. Know that your spirit guides are lifting you out of it. And when it comes, and as soon as you are lifted out of the water, out of your emotion, there's going to be this expansion that's going to be occurring for you. And I feel like your heart is finally going to open up where you're going to, the emotions won't be so heavy on your heart, weighing you down. You're being asked, your spirit guides are what's going to lighten your load for you, but you still need to do the work, right? And once you're able to do the work and you get through and lighten your load, finding it in yourself to lighten the load, taking whatever is not important and just leaving it to the side, or, taking your priorities will help lighten that load, right? And that will give you that cycle of completion. Right? It'll fulfill that missing puzzle that you've been looking for. Right? And this will come. These messages will come to you through your spirit guides. Right? Whether you're meditating, whether it's in your sleep, whether you're in water, having a swim, having a bath, I feel like that's where you're going to hear and feel them. I feel like you need to soak in the bath with some salt water and some lavender and whatever smells you love to just allow yourself to let go and wash away the burdens that weigh heavy on your soul. Right? And that's where it's going to come with the repairing. That is how you're going to repair your body, mind, and spirit, and having some compassion for yourself. Right? Taking the moment to have compassion yourself, taking the moment to me talks, right? For every As the water drips on your body, you just ask the divine, God, Spirit, to remove the toxins that weigh heavy on you. For those of you who are in this pile here, the right use of power and the herald of change. Solitariness, solidity. I find it interesting that 2 cards from 2 different decks came out, and that's power and the right use of power. And I feel like that right use of power is coming from within you, coming from that moment where you're sitting in solitude. For some, there's some type of level of forgiveness that perhaps you are taking time off for yourself to make that decision whether or not you're going to forgive someone for the wrongdoings that they've given you. And because the companionship card came out, I feel like the relationship that you are perhaps contemplating on or sitting still with is, what's that word? Oh, I can't think of it. It'll come to me. That companionship is, I can't think of it. But you rely on one another. Whether for good or for bad, there is this reliance that you have with one another in your relationship. I can't think of the word. But essentially, it brings you comfort. Comfort that that person is there. Comfort that no matter what, you leave the door, you come home, and that person is home, regardless of how you feel about that person. Regardless if, there's some type of forgiveness, whether for yourself. Codependency, that's the word that's coming through. And there's that forgiveness, right? We'll expand on that a little bit, but this power, I feel like this power is some messages that you've been receiving. It's like, how they say knowledge is power? That's what's coming through. And this knowledge that is power is where you will need to practice forgiveness. How are you going to forgive the person or yourself knowing what you know? Right? But sitting in this stillness, sitting in this quietness, right? So you can have this forgiveness, a change will need to occur. Whether that's a change in your own perspective, a change in your environment, right? That is where you are required to sit with. What are you going to do to make changes in your life? Right? And the good luck, I'm not thinking of good luck as, you know what, go ahead and good luck to you. No, it's more of there is luck on your side. Regardless of what your decision is, know that it is for the greater good of all. So let's expand a little bit more on this companion and comfort. Can you tell Capricorn Spirit a little bit more about the companionship and comfort for Capricorn? Why is companionship and comfort here? Tell us more about Capricorn. Okay. Hanged Woman, the Equestrian of Fire, the Equestrian of Earth, and the Nine of Cups. I'm going to take it as I receive them. You're being called to action to change your perspective. Look at this. The Herald of Change. Right? But as you're moving through this different perspective and as you're looking around, right? Because when you're in this acrobatic move, you can actually, your perspective can be a 360, right? So you're being called to look around you, look at your situation and study it, right? But then there's a protectiveness that you're probably going through right now, right? You're protecting your heart. You're protecting perhaps your children, if you have children together, right? I know you have a beautiful home, perhaps, that you want to protect. And this just tells me the Nine of Cups is just family. That's what you're trying to protect, is the life that you've created for yourself with this companion. I feel like let's go a little bit more. What does Capricorn need to know about these four cards? Nine of Cups, the Equestrian of Earth, the Equestrian of Fire, and the Hanged Woman. Look at this. The Hierophant and the Emperor. Both knowledge base. What did I tell you? Right? Knowledge is power. What you know is powerful for your situation, right? You've been educating yourself, you've been researching, you've been looking, and with all that information that you know, the question is really, are you able to forgive? Right? So when you sit in solidarity and contemplate and think, right? Knowing that luck is on your side, are you ready to herald and move forward and herald that change for you? Right? Any last messages for Capricorn? Waking the Lion and Burst of Magic. Whether you are in one pile or the other or both, or you're taking bits and remnants of one and the other. So, as I was saying, regardless of which pile you're at, whether you are in the right use of power or the me talks, or you could be in both, or you have remnants of one and the other, you're being called to awaken your strength, your inner strength, and be prepared to come out of your murky waters. Know that you are being guided by your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, the divine, the universe. They're going to lift you up out of your murky waters and bring you up and release any load and burdens that weigh heavy on your heart. I'm going to pull one last message from the sacred creators. Unstick the stuck. So, again, where is that card now? Here we go. Unstick the stuck. Lighten your load. And forgiveness is going to help you unstick the stuck. Well, that's all I have for you today, Capricorn. I want to thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to your message to the end. I truly appreciate the energy that you shared with me today. I hope something resonated for you today. If it does, please like, subscribe to support the channel, press the bell to be notified of my next reading for you. And it also lets me know that you enjoyed the reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful day. And namaste.